It's Control.
Wow.
Wow. This was gifted to me by PK Fan 2004.
Thanks.
Thank you. I've heard this is good, and I don't know anything about it except it's the Alan Wake people, and there's some FMV things in it, and it might cross over with Alan Wake in a DLC or a sequel thing. That's all I know.
Yep. Yeah, I've been...
Well, I'm going to overwrite your progress.
That's... Okay. There's only one save slot. It's fine.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah. I only played this game for about an hour.
Okay.
Just to make sure it ran well. And, I skipped over a lot of the dialogue and stuff.
Because this is like a heavy-duty game that needs, a lot of computer bits to work.
Yeah. So, this game should run pretty okay for the stream.
Fingers crossed.
There's, 2 areas where we're going to get some slowdown. So... is that, but it runs way better than it does on PS4. Yeah, this game's like a big graphical powerhouse, especially if you have graphic cards on your PC that are capable of doing ray tracing. Because, it's got a ray tracing lighting solution in the game, and it looks really great.
I gotta trace those rays. I can't draw them myself. It's hard to draw rays.
It's just really taxing. My graphic card isn't even capable of doing it, so I can't even turn it on.
It's gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me, so here I am.
At the bottom of an Olympic-sized swimming pool.
I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster.
It's a modernized allegory of the cave.
Picture something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie. What is it called? The prison movie.
Green Mile?
The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different. For each of us, it can be beautiful.
It looks like Bruce Willis a little. Young Bruce Willis.
Transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here? Hello?
Great.
Sorry. Whoa.
It's weird. So I will say, it's weird playing a AAA game that came out where the character is this responsive when you move the controls around.
Yeah, she does it immediately.
So many games, even when they try to keep responsiveness, they want those really nice detailed animations so hard that there's still a lag in the movement.
Mm-hmm. Right next to Barley Street. Barley Street.
Yeah, I've noticed while playing this, she's very snappy in her movements and controls.
So snappy, I snapped my shoulder out of its socket. Sorry, I'm being a jackass and look at the environment.
No, it's fine. Oh, I do want to point out though, if you're press left trigger right now, whoosh.
Whoa! Ho!
Whoosh. She turns very quickly.
Got the ultimate control.
Whoosh.
Chaos control.
It's like it would be really hard to sneak up on this lady.
Yeah, she's snappy.
Right? She jumps like immediately. There isn't like a crouch then leap like there is in Uncharted or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this guy looks like a famous actor, man. They scanned somebody's face. Can't believe nobody's at the desk or anything. Got an old-timey typey. Final warning. Do not bring classified documents beyond the executive security desk or you will be terminated. Stop doing it.
I can't believe you can read that.
Stop doing it, Derek.
Oh, there's
the
a
desk
newspaper
guy.
over there. Anything interesting in the newspaper?
The bureau.
It's probably too... Yeah, it's too small to read.
Too small. Tink. Flag, physics, flag, physics. Wow, this is a strong flag.
It's a lot of starch.
Don't tread on this. It's impossible to tread on this.
We have made flags impossible to tread on, so they can no longer be tread upon.
Trying to wrap it up. Wrap it up. Wrap it.
Oh, no.
USA. USA.
Great.
The great 9/11 stream we're having right now. Commemorative stream.
Oh, man.
It's gonna be like the Matrix. It goes off and I've got like 10,000 guns. Ah, it's Xbox.
You're gonna have the X conundrum.
It's Xbox X. It's not PlayStation X. Reminder. Certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials, unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smart watches, smart phones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2, pencils. Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept, e.g. rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your superior immediately. Is this an SCP game?
Some people have described it as such.
Yes!
Before you go any further, would you be less confused if there were PlayStation button prompts on screen? Because you can do that in the game options.
I feel like yes, maybe because usually when there's Xbox prompts, it'll be colored.
Okay.
Like, it'll be a blue X.
So,
and
yeah,
then I'll know, like, in some recess of my mind, I'll immediately know it means that leftmost
blue
button.
is X.
And blue is X.
Yeah, so yeah, just press start. Or, yeah, options. It's in...
Controls, I believe.
Interface? Near the bottom, I think? Yeah, PlayStation.
Oh!
Isn't that nice?
That is nice. Cool. Let's see if I mess it up the next time I do it. just in case.
Yeah.
Beep, beep. Am I psychic? Is that how I open that door?
Mm-hmm.
Building lockdown in effect. Not really, I walked right in. Nah, there's like a brain scan in there.
Yeah.
And that's cool. Oh, someone stole someone's smartphones.
Not allowed.
That's a Google Pixel. Isn't it? Not that the back is different, but...
No, the button down there. That's like my
Android?
old phone. That's like a Samsung Galaxy. That's my last phone.
Oh, it's a powder extinguisher. Nothing in here. Just a little bit of lore that the building's on lockdown. Dumpty dumpty dum. Yeah, I am psychic, huh? Yeah, I think that's better.
I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
It's also on the ground and really big, girl. I love pneumatic tubes.
They're really cool.
I think it's crazy that some places still use that shit. That is crazy.
They're neat.
This is an SCP game. It's got redactions.
Yep.
Major, executive sector and expenditure summary. Staffing surveillance redacted. Data center initiative construction redacted. Minor office equipment janitorial costs redacted. Mold removal HQ livability costs for cost comparisons. For cost breakdown spreadsheet, see page 5. For 5-year comparison chart, see page 9. By order of director Zachariah Trench. What a bad guy name, Director Trench. Love it. Can I turn the lights? Aw. Thought maybe I could do something like that. Pop. That's Dr. Casper Darling. Whoosh. I like how the camera zooms out.
Oh, when you run? Yeah.
Looks good. People be smoking like crazy in this facility. Game, a magazine. Game about secret agents.
Oh, I can't wait.
A bureau at work. Very unflattering photo of that guy's ass. Or portrait, rather. Zachariah Trench, I assume. I presume. It could go that way, but there's probably lore this way. Bathroom lore.
Kind of low sinks.
Kind of low sinks, yeah.
They make you bend over for this shit.
I could wash my shoes in these sinks. There is a lot of first aid kits around every corner of this building, tell you what. They're expecting emergencies at any moment. In any room, there could be an emergency.
Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
God, it says so on the fucking front of the building. I'm so stupid.
Oh, you should absolutely look at the corkboard. It's got lots of great shit.
Rules of conduct. Speak in moderate volume. I'd like to introduce that to my family.
Oh, God.
They yell all the time. Chip can attest how much my family yells while they're just
loud.
talking. They're telling they're telling exciting stories and they get louder and louder and louder. It's like, ugh.
You gotta wear earplugs.
Oh my god. No personal calls, no food or drink around bureau documents or in the copy room, no using the photocopier for personal projects or the 3D printer or the bureau stationery. Wear access badge at all times, no discussing confidential projects out loud. Then one to finish the coffee pot makes a new one. Let's welcome some new people in the oldest house. Got Lucas and Marie. Timu. Alex and Archie. Jenna, Ted, Leonard, and Estefan. That's how pneumatic tubes work. Your first aiders are some Kickstarter friends? Probably not. This is a real game, not from Kickstarter, right? Please don't bring dogs into the office. Some of us have allergies. Agree. Book club. Enjoy literature, intellectual conversation. Join the book club. Your hands can spread the mold.
I like that one a lot.
The mold. Socks and ballerinas. Delays caused by house shifts do not count toward overtime. Acoustic guitar for sale. 50. That one is so tiny. You can't read that at all. That one's super tiny.
I like the one about the fridge. Did you see it? Did you read that one?
It gets eaten. Food left in a refrigerator and containment break room has been known to vanish. Plan accordingly. Is it an SCP vanishing, or is it just,
I think it's an SCP vanishing.
Or is it just like, Steve down in accounting eats people's lunches? Fucking Steve. Is this game spooky?
It's got atmosphere, but I wouldn't say it's spooky.
I like spooky.
As far as I've gotten, it's more of like an atmosphere ambiance rather than like,
Jump scare.
Oh, you like this vending machine.
Oh, yeah. Looking good.
That's
I love all video game vending machines, but this is at least
potato chips.
Oh, fibers and protein.
Trail mix.
I bet these taste great.
Hot and spicy. Chips.
There's that poster I was talking about of the nice landscape. Look at those.
And a cowboy.
Look at that guy. He's on a horse. God, it's not even the real world. Ugh. Something's gonna crawl out from behind this poster. Can't read any of this. The font is too small. Attention all blank. Yeah, a shark in his. Although secure. Permission to... Following basic protocol. Shoot to kill. Good luck. A shark in his what? His what? I'm just gonna redact all of this except the word shark and see what happens.
Let's just see how people react to this one. It's just some guy who just has a lot of time. Just take a black marker to documents they don't need anymore.
I imagine it's like a hazing ritual for the Bureau.
I just got a hobby of making our old, outdated paperwork look spooky.
Look really spooky. It's actually something they do to haze the interns and make them think that like some really fucked up shit's happening, but really it's really boring stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There's a guy there. Ooh. Hello. As you should all know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request form R4.E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filling an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Thanks for subscribing, Comrade Sock Monkey. It is September, by the way, just saying. Throwing that out there. Remember, R4s are mandatory under Section 75.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4s require interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best, your admin team.
Man, if you're a writer having to write that, do you just have to find some actual fucking forms from a company just to know how to write that type of stuff? Oh, God.
His life is in your hands. His life is in your hands.
Whoop.
Bringing down this sick corporation. Nothing can stop me.
Jesse's got some fancy feet.
Woo!
It's a good song to tap to here.
Hello?
Mamma mia. Look at that cowboy.
Wow.
He's squinting.
Why would that picture be framed? Wait a minute.
He went to one of those old-timey fake photo studios at Six Flags. Thanks for subbing, Dan Targan. This guy always seems like he's not ready to get his portrait taken. Hi.
Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way.
What accent are you?
For me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, you are no helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
Oh, he's Norwegian, huh? Is that what that accent is? He's Finnish.
Jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all.
How did you hear my inner monologue?
Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
I guess I've never heard a Finnish accent before when it comes down to it. So I was like, what is this?
I like his voice.
I love his voice. It's great.
It's great.
You're a beautiful person, Ahti. Keep on trucking, buddy.
Bye, Ahti.
Bye.
Hope you're nice and not the final boss or something. Because you exude both those energies at the moment.
Yeah. Kind of foggy in this place. I'm gonna be such a good SCP janitor, you don't even know. I'm gonna contain all those breaches.
And the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it.
Thanks for cheering, Geek
I've been
Felix.
trying to pull it down ever since.
Thank you.
Will you help?
Help me pull down that poster, Geek Felix. Is Courtney Hope like the cousin of Courtney Love?
Yes, they share the name Courtney.
Courtney! A lot of Finns on this team. I'm seeing a lot of umlauts and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There's Courtney Hope, there's Courtney Despair, there's Courtney Anger, and Courtney Love. Courtney Hubris. Sam Lake, you rascal. So Sam Lake got into the SCP wiki, huh?
Chat was saying that the developers have straight up said that like SCP was an inspiration for this game.
That's so cool. I love SCP bullshit.
There's also
as long
Warehouse
as it's not too scary.
Yeah, there's also Warehouse 13, which this game also seems pretty similar to. Oh,
Could I leave you
600.
there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Couldn't move the camera in there. It's too tight.
Just noticed the sign saying 665. Hehehe.
Slightly less evil. Seek shelter. Dude, I love SCP bullshit, but a lot of it is too spoopy for me, and then I can't sleep and I feel like a fucking idiot for getting scared by scary stories. Oh, this looks cursed as hell.
Yeah, that's a bad plant to have in your office.
This is a seedling of the plant that's from that Junji Ito story, Crush.
Oh, the one that smashes people?
Smash, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't drink the nectar, you'll regret it. Water cooler, best quality.
Yeah, I've been really excited to see this game and play it just because I've generally really liked Remedy's stuff. I never played Quantum Break. That was the one thing they made that seemed kind of just meh.
Thanks, Obsidian Overlord, for subbing. They say can't wait until you get to the part where redacted, and the redacted with a redacted. Hold this house.
I discovered when?
1964.
1964.
Looks the same. Very ominous.
Yeah, the first two Max Paynes that were made by Remedy are great. I really like Alan Wake. Chicken.
Rooster?
Rooster.
Alert, chicken, alert.
Barbecue chicken alert.
Barbecue chicken
Barbecue
alert.
chicken alert.
Oh, barbecue chicken alert.
Barbecue chicken alert.
I knocked all of them
eat
off.
them, and then you win.
You eat them and you win. Barbecue chicken alert. Look up Shaq's cutscenes in that NBA 4K thing.
NBA 2K19, I think.
2K19.
Oh, I didn't notice there's like a little ticket machine
ticket
here.
Machine.
Huh.
Not anymore, there ain't.
You're fucking up everything?
I've got the most control.
Wow.
This
Great.
This is an SCP because I'm phasing right through it.
Yeah. It's a normal ticket machine, but your feet can, and only your feet can go through it.
Mm-hmm.
We're starting from the top.
Top of the couch.
Oh my gosh, honey.
I'm sorry. I'm being a dumbass.
Go slightly faster.
I'm sorry. I'm just physics things are funny to me.
Yeah.
Should probably shut off that annoying noise first.
You can't. Don't think you can.
I thought it'd be the coffee machine. Wow, I jostled that too, huh? Whoa. Reminder regarding drafting any public-facing material. While pending any notifications of death related to the Willow AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines, words and phrases to use in the service of his or her country. Regret, proud/pride will be remembered. Words and phrases to avoid: Alaska, scissors, blood, bleed, lost, apologies, sorry. Alaska. I like that it's a little funny.
Yeah, a lot of the memos have, like, a good sense of humor.
Mm-hmm. SCP kind of has that, like, air to it.
The good ones, at least, yeah.
The retirement issue. We tell ourselves it's okay to be old. Oldest man in the world. Is that him?
Looking pretty good for being the oldest man in the world.
Right. Looks like he's 50. He's not that old, I think. Need a key card, eh?
Yep.
Good sound design.
Yeah.
Sounds like Portal stuff. Which is some of my favorite sound design. Ooh, whoa, hey. Ooh. SCP couch. He's got that background that we all had to have in our school photos in 2nd grade. Library background. Is that a stapler or an altered item? Don't take office equipment outside of the building.
Like, all the illustrations and stuff are really cute.
So cute.
Like that stapler.
It's got that,
Like, the stapler looks like he's being a bit of a rascal,
he
you
is
know? He's not
little.
cute. He's just like...
He's cheeky.
Yeah.
He's a troublemaker. He's mischievous. Is that a fan art I see in there, or is it some other item?
Oh, they were talking about NBA 2K20 came out, and it's like a big buggy mess. And yeah, the icon in the start bar, if you're playing the PC version, is actually the icon for 2K19.
Oh no!
They didn't replace it.
Don't read confidential correspondence. It's not just rude, it's illegal. That's a good one with a skull on it. Do as you're told, don't eat mold. No. No.
Please don't eat mold.
Why do you need a poster for that? Yeah, the humor kind of has this, like, Portal 2 feel to it. Like, all these, like, warning signs that are really, like, condescending and goofy and cartoony.
Mm-hmm.
All these goddamn horses. Very suspicious. Barbara, I'm not to be disturbed. Cancel all of my appointments for the day. For the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Trench. Barbara? No thanks. I'm good. Hey, Trench? You okay, buddy?
Shit.
Ooh.
Shit.
Like how it's like toggle
You
map.
want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Yeesh.
Something's outside. Was coming here a mistake? And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
Oh, okay. The Astral Plane Challenge. Can they get in any sort of trouble for stealing, like, the gist of SCP stuff? I mean, it's all, like, a public project, so it's like, I guess it's okay to just do that, but it kind of, like, part of me feels like it's a little bit wrong to steal other, like, even if it's a giant cumulative creative work, it still feels kind of wrong to take that and make a thing that is to make money with.
They're not, like, taking any specific stories, though. It's just kind of...
The feel.
The feel, which I think is fine. Like, if that was bad or illegal or anything... Oh, yeah.
A bad boy.
You can melee. It's like a force push. It has some range to it. Like, not a ton. Just a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
like The Last of Us would be a game that wouldn't be allowed because that's just looking at like like 2 movies and going like, what if we just did exactly that?
Oh, I didn't think I thought it was a statue. I thought it was something that wouldn't actually hit me for some reason. Like, I know it's okay, but like part of me feels like it isn't for some reason. I don't know.
Okay, now I have a gun.
Hey.
Yeah, there's no ammo pickups in the game.
That's what I thought. These little shiny
Those
bits.
are health pickups, but you're full on health.
Little shiny healthy bits. Interesting.
And don't forget about the melee, it does a good amount of damage, especially to like really basic enemies.
Can get them in a row, huh? Oh no! I keep thinking that recharge is going to be, you know, X reload.
Nope, it just anytime
that was a headshot.
Huh?
That was a headshot.
Yeah. Yeah, anytime you're not firing the gun,
It's
it'll start to
recharging,
recharge.
yeah.
So.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And
Like her realistic eyebrows.
You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
Does his body have physics?
No. By the way, Trench is voiced by the guy who plays Max Payne.
Neat. Wonder who this guy is. And that's me.
Hi, boss. We put the new pictures in already.
It's not me. I've never been here before. I don't work here. Looks like Rob Lowe. Certificate of something. Getting sworn in by some people. Ribbon cutting. Looks like Hopper from Stranger Things there.
A little, yeah.
Pretty satisfying.
Mm-hmm. I like that there's like no limit to your little melee attack.
There's like
It feels like a lot of games would make that like on a meter.
There is like a little bit of a tiny cooldown.
Yeah, but
it's
you
really,
never have
it's
to
really
worry
an
about it,
animation
really.
cooldown more than
Yeah.
anything. Ooh. Didn't mean to lift that. I'm sorry. I'm a little too amused by the physics in this game.
Yeah, they're just like normal physics. Like
No, I'm just. I find it. I just like normal physics. No, the physics in games are funny. Okay. Anyway, here's these guys.
You can't let this happen. 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 this happen. You can't let this happen.
Just can't be kept like this.
You can't let this happen. You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror. Get the fuck away!
It's a cool
Really,
effect, huh?
Really neat effects. Really, really neat. Can't let this happen. Oh. So much is expected from a director. The responsibility, the privilege.
Oh, there's a thing for the guard you just killed too. Like every time you kill a new enemy type, you get a report about them.
I see. The Bureau has many internal security personnel. The Hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. Hiss guards use the standard issue bullpup rifles they carried prior to corruption, while the armored guards carry pump-action shotguns. They have no observed paranatural abilities, with the exception that certain Hiss guards are protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Is this shielding the result of prolonged Hiss corruption? Does the Hiss mature in organic hosts over time? More data is needed. Did the Hiss target individuals with combat training? Does the Hiss have that level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks they are best suited to? Combat-trained hosts are reserved for combat? These are all questions for later, though it is obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge on the use of their weapons. Refer to file blank for full report. Service weapon. Oh my god, it's like so SCP, wow. They've even got like the cute lingo. Instead of like Euclid and Keter, it's like got different little acronyms and stuff. No unique procedures required to contain it. Description / para-utility. This object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows para-utilians to blank. This object must be only bound to by individuals seeking the role of director, I guess. The object will determine whether, if rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by getting shot in the head, though the criteria is unknown. Background. The object was discovered inside the oldest house in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis, blankety blank, many forms throughout history, Mjolnir, Excalibur, Varunastra, all weapons that, you have to be chosen by the weapon. Choose by their wielders. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, see Dr. Darling presentation for more details. It was discovered in the 80s? 60s. Wow. It's
1964, the same time as the oldest house.
Yep.
Yeah, and you can watch like that full video.
Objects of power.
That's me back there, isn't it?
Or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one.
This is really cute.
Love it.
A key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner, and you're it. Lose, and you're, well, fired. Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, head of research, Federal Bureau of Control.
Love it. Love this.
Yeah, those videos are awesome.
This is great. This game is my jam.
Way, the other thing you picked up off the floor, if you pop open your menu again in the assets tab, you can't do anything with it yet, but you need them for upgrades. That's basic. Right. Just pick them all up.
Still don't have anything for this, do I?
Nope.
Yeah.
You know you're director, you don't get security clearance.
Come on, just scan the gun. Wow, cool.
Secure line of communication.
It looks really cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Guidance. Breach the hotline.
It's such a cool effect.
Says the dead man. Okay.
That is so cool! Honey, this game is really cool.
Cool.
This game is really cool.
Cool.
How cool is this game? Jukebox sound. The hell?
I didn't notice that when I was testing this game out. Huh. Weird.
It's gonna play spooky, corrupted music backwards. We don't have cowboys here. That's gonna come up. Oh, heck.
Nope.
Nope. Only the aggroed ones. Ah.
Wow, okay.
Oh, dang.
I guess that works.
Oops, somebody
right.
else. Somebody else. Somebody else. Somebody else.
Also be careful, you're almost dead already.
Yeah, yeesh. Oh, there's a note over there.
Don't.
Okay, dropped health.
There you go.
Okay.
There might be more guys though. Yep.
Oh, there's a guy floating up here. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, man.
Oh, a ton of guys, watch out. Nice.
Serpentine. Still alive.
Okay, you got them all.
Woof. That was a little scary. Okay. I love these guys. Oh, I hope you get like extra vacation days because of this. Oh, the document got flown away and it actually fell someplace else. What the hell? That's cute. I didn't know you could do that. Agenda items for next executive meeting. Rising costs of AW response. Update on the mold extraction efforts. Upcoming annual salary review. New supplier of coffee filters to be found and vetted. Please come prepared. Thank you for your time.
This damn mold.
I mean, the mold... It's getting annoying. I wonder if there's a Chivo for destroying all those.
I don't know. I want to say that the amount of environmental destruction in this game is pretty rad.
Jeez, it's great.
How much stuff gets fucked up.
Oh my god, I can destroy like the sides of the wood paneling even.
It's pretty neat, huh?
Whoa, I can destroy this whole little area.
Yeah.
Wow. That's good to know though, because like tactically speaking, I wish there was a little more open area right there. It was good for cover, but at certain points I was like, I just want to run through there. Oh, it even fucks up the carpet. Look at that.
Yeah, it looks great.
Wow. That's something else. Wow. That is precision destruction.
Yeah, it looks really good. What? Uh-oh. Spooky.
Oh, look at that. That worked.
Okay, that worked.
That worked. Wow. Sorry, I'm fucking around a lot. Something spooky gonna be in these bathrooms soon. I swear. These toilets are fucking wide load toilets. Fall right in there. You can't poop on that. You're gonna fall in.
I love that the doors in this game open the same way all the doors in the original Max Payne open. They're just like, just these... Oh.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered
Sacrifice
items or
yourself.
objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
Can be taken for reuse. Falling off the top of a staircase?
Ah, it's the great Springfield staircase to nowhere.
Got these old ass computers. Maybe it is 1960 something. I'm time traveling. Cause I look modern, but a lot of this don't.
Mm-hmm. Oh, dang it.
So much for shelter, huh? Only this jackass got in here? For Marshall's eyes only. Marshall, we checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything, just like the house fire before this, and that malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team's getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from real things, or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch, next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Special Agent Keenum. I wonder if that's like a X-Files reference or something.
I don't know.
Like,
I don't think it is.
I feel like they went to Duluth at some point.
Mm.
There was another thing in the multimedia tab.
Oh, it's just
I already listened to that.
Yeah.
Unless it's longer in this.
No, it's the same. Okay. The only thing you might want to check up on are when you get videos, because sometimes you only see snippets of them in cutscenes and you get the full thing in the collectibles menu.
Right. Collectible?
You got another upgrade material.
Sorry, buddy. Close it and just chill out in here and wait for all this to blow over. Only 6 people, huh? You can fit 20 people in there.
Yeah.
Just not for very long.
You'd probably run out of,
run out of stuff unless you start cannibalizing, but I mean... Oh my god.
Lumpy. His name is Lumpy.
His name is Lumpy. Sorry, Lumpy. I had to destroy you. Dinner reservations. Dinner reservations at 7 p.m. at Chez Ambre. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers ready for you at lobby reception. Remember, she's turning 46. It's nice that the bureau handles. Wow, I must have been second head honcho here. Oh no, now that I'm director, I'm director.
Yeah.
That's right. I've been, the photos replaced. They're me. Other guy didn't exist anymore. Yeah. I've replaced his whole existence because of the gun.
Yeah.
That's great. Can't find your office? Watch your step! Silly bean, can't find your office. Huh. I'm so paranoid of missing collectibles because they're all really great.
There's a ton, especially from the first... you already did. Yep. I think you got... I'm going to say, I think you got everything here.
I think I got it.
Because now you're just making a circle.
I didn't go in this bathroom.
It's just a bathroom.
Dang it. Came from there.
Yep, you came from there.
Okay. Check that out. Yep, okay. Bye, friends. And also, these reds and stuff like that really remind me of Beyond the Black Rainbow. I feel like it's taking some aesthetic inspiration from Beyond the Black Rainbow, especially with all the psychedelic patterns and overlaid effects. That's very much Beyond the Black Rainbow.
Sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? All right, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
It's like vibrating.
Yeah.
It's Lime the Coconut. Ah. I thought the background chord sounded like Lime in the Coconut, and I thought they were making that joke.
Yeah.
The Rolodex spun.
I saw that. That was weird. Why did the Rolodex spin?
Why did they make that interactable?
Wow, only the paper got destroyed in the Rolodex. That's an impressive bullet.
Love it. Lime in the coconut, but both together. Doctor! Urban legends. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain blankety-blanks informed by our own blankety-blanks and popularized by our own media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially induced in popular culture by using movies. I don't know. Our Beryl Beat anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranormal phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore, AWEs that only occur on blank. A pair of scissors that consume human blank through 2 punctures on the blank. These details living in the minds of so many have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children. They are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to file blah blah for full report. Can you give me some water? I'm reading so much.
Sure thing.
Can you refill my drink?
Sure you want more drink? Or are you going to get bad at third-person shooting?
I'm doing great at third-person shooting right now.
You're doing okay at third-person shooting, but is having another drink going to make it worse?
No.
Okay.
Half a drink, then.
Half a drink.
Half a drink.
Okay. What thing are you drinking?
Either one. They are both good.
Give me the peach.
Peach.
That's for you, right?
Peach. Yeah. The mango is in the fridge.
Oh, okay.
That one's yours. My boy likes mango. Whoa. I just moved the chunk of this desk with my wide hips.
Damn. Oh, that's a woman.
That's a woman.
Need me a woman with table-moving hips.
Hey, Jesse, can you help me move? Sure. Only this one, huh? Okay. Ramp it. Oh, this is so cool. It's that.
Sorry, everybody. You're gonna hear me turn the faucet on for a second. It's gonna be loud.
Oh, God. I won't go any place.
Don't go in there yet. Running out of water in the pitcher. I gotta fill it.
Put the lime in the coconut. Drink it both together. Doctor! Oh, there's another thingy over here. Almost missed it. I'm a clumsy oaf. How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How did you find this place? How did you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and they'll need to leave. If their answers seem escort them to a private room. There, perform the gunner's psychological assessment. If their responses are within acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then extremely kill them immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. Or not suspicious enough. Pyramid.
I really love the voices. They're really cool.
Oh wow, this haze effect is really, really great.
It's awesome.
It feels like, I don't know. I'm glad games are getting to this point graphically where they can really play with hallucinatory effects, and they actually do look very convincingly.
I do feel like the haze thing was inspired by Annihilation. The kind of like oil slick art direction they used.
Yeah, everything did have like that kind of like iridescentness to it.
You can just hop over the ledge.
Sorry, I don't know if I take damage, though.
Oh, there's no fall damage, I think.
Good to know. Uh-oh. We got bogeys. Oh, Jesus.
That guy's, like,
he's got a shotgun. Yeah. Jeez. I missed. I really whiffed that one. Yeah, wow, he's a beefy boy.
Mm-hmm. Also, if you want to hide better, you can click in the right stick to crouch. There's no, like, actual cover system, though.
Okay. Let's see.
But yeah, you can do that to hide behind short stuff.
Oops,
oh, no.
Fucking got me. Just trying to give him a little push.
Cleanse the control point. What does that
I'll
mean?
try.
Help me fix it.
Put the lime in the cooking.
Holy shit. You did it. We did it.
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane?
Ish.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope. Emily Pope. Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously.
Obviously.
I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
You get paid good here? Or...
Shot. I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out.
Oh yeah, he always said stuff like that.
Shifted around.
Ugh, that crazy jokester.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
I'm not used to seeing lady names be spelled Jesse like that.
Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, Our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try.
Seemed like you're having a long inner monologue there. You okay?
For you, of course. We can try it together.
Isn't that right, Zach?
Isn't that right, Zach?
You with me?
Did you see that shit, Jack? Zach?
Push the hiss out.
What kind of documents you got in here? Good ones? Control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around a control point in the blank arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by detection of an unobstructed ping using the within a 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to define control points, calling them nerve junctions or Bessie, or vulnerable spots of the oldest house. The common factor in these theories is that the control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the oldest house and work more confidently inside it. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the building refuse to be fucked with. No, this is a high sink. Now, this sink's too high.
Don't you got any medium height sinks in here?
You got any normal sinks? I know this place is all fucky, but I mean, the sinks seem like the easiest thing to suss out. I love that sound.
It's a cool sound.
It's a great, great sound. That guy.
I like the effect they use to point you to things. It's a neat looking thing.
Neat. Alright, lady. This might hurt or feel funny. Oop, you just blew her head up. That was not what we wanted you to do, lady. It didn't work.
Well, shit.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Sorry, lady. You were expendable from the start, unfortunately. The hiss manifests in human hosts in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form is seen in many corrupted agents floating throughout the Bureau. The hiss agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact that they levitate. These hiss have displayed no aggressive behavior. They only seem interested in vocalizing the strange incantation ad infinitum. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the hiss corruption like spores or Wi-Fi boosters, either one. Or they cocoons preparing to enter their next stage of evolution. When attacked, hiss agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility or undergoing a transformation into purely resonant form. Research is ongoing. Emily, I hope you didn't like that lady.
We need to make a plan, Jesse.
Screwed her up. Oops. My email song.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it. Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary.
Ordinary. It's normal Illinois.
The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time. That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time.
Way to age me.
Very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench. The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone, a direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know.
To play a video
Yes,
game.
I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world.
I want to be where the people are.
Is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
What's that marbled counter?
Mm-hmm.
Is that an object of power or does it just look nice?
This is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby.
Is Bigfoot real? Is that a stupid question?
Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there. Good luck, Jesse. See you back here once you have the hotline.
These are all compiled by Emily.
Mm-hmm.
She's a research specialist. Keep reading this as ContraPoints.
Thanks, Emily.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a
Why did they
small
put a
complex
high-pitched squeal in this
with
scene?
openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start.
I can't hear
looking.
one.
But in the context,
It's going away.
good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily. You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
Right here.
The building, the bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
Cool, cool.
Been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us.
How do you commute to work?
The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door. Okay. This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I'd need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah. Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates
everyone's
them from
teeth look like they're about to
altered
jump
items
out of their
which are
skulls in this
game.
forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the pure utilitarian sense. Got it?
English.
Did she memorize this? Got it. Thanks. So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
Wait, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one, it seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Of course, these things give you cancer like nobody's business, but it protects you from the hiss for now.
I'm waiting to find like a document that explains that being in the oldest house makes your mouth open way more than it should.
HRE. Did he screen print the back to say FBC also? Handy guy.
I think there's a bunch of portraits on that wall.
I know, I was going to check them out. I think they're the previous directors.
Yeah. There's one with like a red...
That's going to be me. It's going to be me.
Oh, yeah, because so.
Yeah, because that's the... Wow.
That's Trench.
Talk about a combo breaker. I'm the first lady. What the fuck up? Hire more women directors of clandestine organizations. Where's Sam Lake? Is that him?
No. Sam Lake looks like Max Payne.
Where is he?
Because it's literally just his face on Max Payne in the first game.
Where is he? He's gotta be.
No, I don't see him.
Well, this is all gonna be directors.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, only one black guy.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was fairly early in the. I mean, presuming that this goes in an order like that.
Yeah.
It's like might have been the second director. They look great. Y'all look very sharp in your cool suits.
By the way, you've got like weapon mods and stuff now.
Yeah, the portrait keeps changing and the quotes keep changing.
Yeah, well, it's
a different quote.
Yeah, you just keep getting more things.
It's different ones, yeah.
Yeah, they're different. Oh, the weapon mods.
What?
So you've been picking up mods, like there's one slot for your gun right now that you can slot something in. So that's just more accuracy, and also I have a personal mod down there, and you just picked up... So either more health or health items heal you more when you pick them up.
More health, I think.
Okay.
Look at that. Cute fonts, by the way. In general.
Yeah, the fonts in this game are fantastic.
I think it's the same, or it's a very similar font to the Stanley Parables, like bold font.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't be surprised. So where?
There's also more collectibles in here, by the way. I believe.
Are you a collectible, sir?
It's just now that you have control over this room, more rooms. His face is very funny, yeah.
His hair is cracking me up. There's a little curly Q up there.
Yeah.
What's a fast travel? Outfits?
Nah, just that one for now, unfortunately. I don't know how many outfits there are in this game.
I got really excited there. So I can go this way. Nostalgia department? I'd love to. It's elevator. Avoid modern technology. Always keep the gun pointing in a safe direction. Keep your finger off the trigger. Keep the gun on low until it's ready to use. It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Now they don't go off. Well.
Oh, that was just the door.
You get security clearances. It's the jukebox I saw earlier from up there.
Yep.
Which SCP? It's gonna play Lime in the Coconut, guys. It's gonna. It's the same jukebox from Alan Wake. Oh, fuck you.
Yeah, I came in here when I was playing it, and there's like nothing to do in here right now, unfortunately. I hope something happens with the jukebox, because it's way too suspicious.
It's gonna be Lime in the Coconut.
It better fucking be Lime in the Coconut. That would be great.
That's the only, like, joke I remember from Alan Wake. It's the Lime in the Coconut shit. Oh, you can see them going through the tubes.
Oh, yeah? Oh, shit, look at that. Who's sending messages still? Aren't you all possessed by the
SCPs.
hiss?
Did I come from here, or...? Oh, I don't even have clearance level 1. Wow. But I'm the director!
So these
I
rooms
came
you
from
looked
here.
at...
I came from here.
Yeah, you came from there.
Oh, and it looked different before, and I was confused.
Yeah, but there's other stuff up on this top floor.
Yeah. Parkour, bitch! Director's dead, parkour! Pop. House memory. Cool.
Yeah, you don't unlock the ability to, like, even get upgrades or anything for a little bit. So don't worry about picking them up. I mean, pick them up, but don't worry about
using them.
You don't have to, like, yeah.
These cowboys mean something.
Yeah, they do recur a lot.
They mean something.
It's
There's
suspicious.
too much cowboys.
Huh.
Some guys. It's not the directors because the black guy's missing.
Yeah, some of the directors. I didn't notice that photo. Huh.
That's Richard Nixon in the center. Center front.
Wait, sorry, what?
That's Richard Nixon center front.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Sorry, what?
I was reading the chat.
I'm sorry, I didn't know you were reading the chat.
I was reading the
You're
chat.
just ignoring me. Huh. What we got up here? It's him with Eugene Levy. The director with Eugene Levy. Yeah! Barbie Secrets. Oh, come on, game.
This is not Doom. Or Duke Nukem 3D.
Sucks.
Where is it?
When's the platforming section? Is there really nothing to... It's just the Richard Nixon photo is all that's here?
Yeah.
I guess so. Oh, and probably me. Oh, I've got the background now and everything, too.
Also, I didn't mean to imply that there are no secret areas, because there are. But it'll explicitly say when you go into one, like, you found a secret area.
You found a secret area. Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off in Islamabad for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went, Rodriguez. Just want to poop. Pop. Like champagne. They're still funny.
I haven't seen any like documents for it in this game, but I'm hoping that there's like a lore reason for why all of their vending machine stuff has generic package labeling.
That was a really cool song, though.
Yeah.
Stranger Things theme there.
It feels like it was from Max Payne, but I don't think it is.
Hmm. The lime in the coconut.
Oh, there's the picture again.
Doctor. It's the Enterprise.
Real shitty Enterprise.
Ah, it's a drafting table. Real big one. Examination of paranatural topics, technological limitations of the oldest house. Summary: the oldest house imposes certain limitations on our bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. The oldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit any Wi-Fi signals. Radio waves are the only transmittable signals in the oldest house, and even those are often unreliable. If the power of collective unconscious is taken into account, it could be that certain pieces of technology are too new in the cultural blankety-blank for the oldest house to use them. Similarly, these items have not been known to become receptacles for altered status. Technology may be moving too fast a pace for the blankety-blank to occur. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Blank ages have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the oldest house.
That's neat.
So it's a boomer house. It doesn't know how to email, so it just blows everything up.
I forget what my password is.
I think it's pretzels. Oh. R.I.P. my grandma. Oh my god. 4.
No, look at all those post-it notes.
Ritzy. I bet these are all the passwords. Couldn't remember. Don't know what they are, but you gotta have them in every office. I'm backtracking, aren't I?
Yeah, look back there.
Oh, I love these old pencil sharpeners.
That's a big pencil sharpener,
This
though.
is not the right scale for this
Wow!
pencil sharpener.
Holy shit!
Oh,
That's huge!
It's for those novelty pencils that you can get from Spencer's.
Like 3 times the size of what it should be.
It does not need to be this size at all.
We still have one of those pencil sharpeners at Volition. I use it like every 3 weeks.
I love those pencil sharpeners.
They're good.
I also like the ones that are mounted on the wall. They're made of like metal that you had to crank.
Oh, yeah, I like those ones, but they were more prone to snapping your pencil.
Yeah, but they were cool.
They were
They like shaved your pencil in such an interesting way. File these. Just think about triangles. Can you write a formula to show the sum I offer a coffee if you do? Heart. Portals. Give me secrets.
They're not going to be up there. I'm sorry. It's not going to be in a weird, janky way like that. The secret areas I've found have been...
Obvious secret areas?
Not obvious, I suppose, but they aren't janky. It's not like you gotta get on the top of a really narrow bookcase and clip through a wall. It's not like that.
Speaking of clipping, almost jostled this free. I made a paper disappear. There was a paper there.
Oh my gosh.
It's gone now. Can't crouch right now. I can only crouch in combat, huh?
I guess?
This is like a puzzle. Really daunting one. Hey, girl. Okay, I looped around.
Yep.
Got me lots of collectibles. Okay, Zach, where am I supposed to be going? Zach.
No, you went past it already, to your right.
Oh, so subtle. can't wait for the nostalgia department. Ooh. Load screen.
Yep.
Glitch.
Sorry the game still hitches a little bit, but it's better than if we played it on console.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
I like these words.
Mm-hmm.
Dude!
To your left, behind you. Yeah, there's no stealth in this game. I'm pretty sure.
Hiya! Oh. Thought I could bust through, like, defenestration style. Wow, that looks so cool.
Right?
I can't believe it. That's
It's
amazing.
neat.
That's amazing looking. Oof. Sorry, guy.
Nostalgia department. There it
I
is.
still want to go there. Feel like I gotta investigate around here first, though.
No, you can just try going there first.
Maybe not.
Overpowering here.
Yep.
You don't want me anywhere near it. With you on that.
Good headshot. Oh, hey, buddy.
Yeah, I would suggest trying to use your melee to finish people off instead of doing the first half of the health bar. Because you get hit.
Yep, I do. Just chill out in the bathroom. Give me the little health gems. Tiny health gems. Could eat some food here, get a little health. Nope. Man, I just really want there to be... Oh, there is something! There's something in the bathroom. Yeah! Please be aware, due to recent fluctuations in the nearest control point, this area's stability has been downgraded to yellow. Reference chart: green is stable, yellow low possibility of unanticipated building shifts, orange high likelihood of it, red frequent unanticipated building shifts. This bathroom is shifty. Ooh.
2 bathrooms in a row of stuff.
Wow! Just enough to throw me off.
Now you gotta keep checking every bathroom you come across.
Just like in Pokemon where you check every single trash bin just because you found something in it once.
And eventually you find something good and like...
It's like a great ball. It's like finally.
I remember there being something really good in a trash can in like Team Rocket's headquarters. Or not, Sylph Labs.
Sylph Labs.
I forget what was in there.
It's like an Ultra Ball or something.
Is that where you get the Master Ball, actually?
In the trash? No, not the trash.
It's in Sylph Labs, though, right?
I don't think it's in the trash, though, is it?
Oh, I don't remember.
Is that a deadly premonition red tree?
Seeds are bad. Oh, right, the Sylph President gives you the Master Ball.
Oh, there's a shelter down here. Oh, that's no good.
That don't look safe to touch. I will say don't touch it. It will hurt you.
Whoa.
It will hurt you, like, very quickly.
Yeah, well. That looked bad immediately.
Yeah.
Some shelter. It's keeping safe the bad stuff. Havana, AWE 48. An auditory event occurred at the United States Embassy in Havana, injuring the majority of diplomatic staff stationed there. Blank deaths were reported, and the outgoing information has been managed. Bureau agents arrived at the embassy on the same day as the event and was reported through federal channels, but were too late to witness the AWE, which is reported to have been blank. Staff experienced sudden intense vibrations and noise accompanied by intense pressures in the ear. This lasted for blank minutes. No visual phenomenon was witnessed. The scene was cordoned off, and the embassy staff were transported to the continental U.S. After Formula I-9 was recited in the vicinity, a single cowboy boot began to vibrate, identifying it as an altered item. This item was contained and brought to the Bureau for examination. This is referencing a real thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, at some embassy, all of the diplomats got like severe headaches and nosebleeds, and like a couple of them had a seizure or something.
Yes, I remember that.
Nobody died, but everybody was like, "What the fuck was that?" And that's why there's a lot of crazies out there that think that Wi-Fi and microwaves are being put into like targeted energy devices to terrorize them in their homes.
Yeah.
Or they're being experimented on.
Yeah.
With like ray guns that transmit invisible waves that give them headaches and stuff like that, or rashes, or any number of things.
I mean, there straight up is just some type of sonic weapon now that just causes a lot of pain, right?
Yeah.
And it's not even like a secret thing anymore.
Not especially.
I think that was a thing that's not going to be up there.
I just wish I could climb tree.
Ain't that type of game.
I just wanted to see if I could.
Okay.
I don't know what her capabilities are. I ain't judging her. She's very capable. Look at her. I can't do that. You see that shit? Like, come on.
That is pretty good.
She good. Come on. Give her some credit, Chip Cheesem.
I'm not discounting her. I'm just saying.
This is a girl power game, and she might have the power to climb trees. I don't know. It's so cool.
It's so simple, but it's just rad.
It's beautiful. This super reminds me of Beyond the Black Rainbow.
Mm-hmm.
Like all the neon red. Like I describe it as neon red.
Mm-hmm.
I had a dream I built the thing I saw in my dream, a machine that will contain God, but not the God you know or the ones anyone knows, a new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator and the coils from my toaster and the fans plus the timing belt for my car's engine and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. So I had a thing. The Hiss barrier. The Hiss resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Hiss barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. Two methods have been discovered for lowering them. Either destroy the multiple concentrated resonance sources found in the vicinity or destroy the Hiss entities in the area. The resonance fields seem to require support for their size and density from other non-connected sources of Hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fall. Does an inactive structure made of Hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the Hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the Hiss? To what degree is it watching and planning? Hey Hiss, can you cool it?
Chill out a bit, please.
Please? Maybe he just wants to be talked to politely. The Hiss. I thought I saw something get highlighted. Yeah. Secrets! All control points are now under the BURGER, Bureau under Rude Gamer Emergency Reactions Protocol. Thank you, Evil Crash. That was a really good acronym, Evil Crash. Singing fish! Mr. Governor, I called the police, but they never come to my house. I got a problem, and you got to send folks to fix it. I got me fish. My wife wanted them singing fish on the walls. It's not a real fish. It sings when you hit a button, but it's got the devil in it. Flies around at night, sings devil songs. It says a lot of cuss words. The devil got in my house because of the fish, and you gotta come handle it. My wife is real upset. When can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr.
Is this referencing that YouTube video?
I think it is. With the
dancing skeleton.
Dancing skeleton?
Doing a little shimmy. He shimmies too fast.
Because he's like, his batteries are all fucked up.
His batteries are all fucked up, and he just keeps...
They're like, get out, devil! Get out!
He keeps jiggling. Like, he goes really fast. It's hilarious.
He does go unnervingly quickly. Oh my god.
Also, oh wait.
Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for Dead Letter Archives. It's from P. Bartwell. Mm-hmm. Paul Bartwell, Mall Carpwell. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. The letters come to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connections to AWEs and other altered materials, so thank you again. I can't wait to delve into my dead letters.
That's a fun thing.
I like it.
By the way, when you open up that last chest, you got a different gun mod that gives you ammo efficiency if you want that instead of accuracy. Slightly more ammo, technically.
Well, I think the ammo isn't really bugging me that much. I like the accuracy right now. Okay. I think, like, when I get more slots, I may consider that. Energy boost.
And you're not even using energy yet.
Nope, I don't have it.
Are you sure you don't want to switch to the thing that makes the health pellets heal you more?
Oh, maybe I do.
Because it's a good amount. It's an extra 20%.
Oh, wow.
Healing.
I didn't realize that.
Pretty sure it's 20. Yeah. Since you're not at max health anyways, you might as well make your healing better.
She is really striking.
Yeah.
She's, like, gorgeous and a not, like... I don't want to say, like, she's untraditionally beautiful or whatever, but it's like you don't see ladies with strong jaws in games. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't see it too often. It's like, I can't even think of, like, too many actresses...
that have, like, a more...
With the strong jaw.
Stronger jaw.
Olivia Wilde.
Yeah, I suppose.
Is that the one I'm thinking of? The lady that was in House?
I don't really know. Maybe that's her.
What name did I say? Just
Olivia Wilde is who you said.
Is that a name?
Yes, somebody.
Okay. I just said that and I was just like, wait, is that somebody or is that just like a name?
Are you SCPing the existence of Olivia Wilde?
I guess so. Whoever played...
Olivia Redacted.
Yeah. Whoever...
What is that thing? Oh.
He's just armored up.
Jeez Louise, okay. I have boo-boos, sir. Leave me alone. Ooh, so many boo-boos.
Oh, no, yeah, I was right. It's Olivia Wilde.
Where'd you go, you varmint? Okay, there he is.
Could have just meleeed him in that distance.
Yeah, you kind of scared me away from meleeing. I'm sorry, I didn't... I'm not good at tactics, sweetie.
I'm sorry, it's just like running at them, pop, pop, pop. Now you're close, melee, kills them.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I don't want a backseat.
Jostling this. Still jerks around? Is this the action music still happening?
I was looking in the chat. Did you kill the big armored guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was hairy, but I did it.
Just keep progressing, I guess.
Oh, locked. Oh. Come the boys. The boys are back in town.
Uh-oh. There you go. You got it.
Got it. Time to cleanse.
Turn the red lights off. Turn the fluorescence on.
That's so neat.
It looks so cool.
They did a real fucking neat job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I haven't shot any computers. I should be, right? I should try shooting one.
Oh yeah, I've never tried that.
Here we go.
Wow, sturdy.
Sturdy.
Oh, there you go.
3 shots. Wow. Sturdier than people.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on, and they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
He's having way too much fun with his
He's
job.
having fun. The actor and also the guy he's portraying. So is there a longer version of that?
No, that's the whole thing.
Okay.
It's just you can just watch it full screen instead of at like a weird angle.
Yeah, at the weird, trying to not get YouTube copyright claimed angle. Gotta warp this so the bots don't know.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Not me. I gotta look for collectibles. 'Cause I'm one of those people.
There are so many collectibles in this game, but like,
yeah.
I like them.
Yeah.
All the files are really great to read. Like,
Curse you, lamps. Okay. Oh, I really thought it would go. I would have a little secret up there. Oh, that's just me wishing for secrets.
I know you want secrets. You're still in tutorial land,
I know.
so there aren't really any secrets yet.
I want the secrets.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Never ready for his photos. Welcome to Comms Department. We're here to help. This guy's really jaundiced looking.
This guy looks like
He ain't healthy.
they took facial features from multiple people and put them on one face.
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of the same stuff, okay. One day there's going to be a guard in there. It's going to be a funny jump scare to have to deal with a guard in a bathroom. Oh, it was a plant. I thought it was like something strange coming out of the side, like I was clipping into something.
Oh.
But it was a plant. Should I go up or should I go down the hallway?
Oh, actually you should go back to the room you came from, because I think there's another TV with something on it.
Oh shit! Where did
Downstairs.
I miss it?
I think it's downstairs.
Oh yeah, these were locked earlier.
Yes, there's more rooms to look at, actually.
Hello, avid readers. The Bureau Book Club will convene at the usual spot in the corner table of the cafeteria at 5 p.m. on Tuesday. Currently discussing Unless You by J.D. Brooks. Everyone should get their reviews to me by Monday before lunch so I can generate some conversation starters before the meeting. Happy reading. Penny Bartwell. Is that the wife of Dead Letters Bartwell?
I feel like that much structure to a book club is a little too much.
That's a lot of structure.
Just come to the club and then talk about the book. Why do you need to write reviews ahead of time?
Penny Bartwell. And Penny Bartwell. Yeah.
Okay.
Penny Bartwell both times. She's the Dead Letter person.
Yep.
She also runs the book club. There we go. Oh no. Oh no. No! No, no, no. No, 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 no. What?
I'm so sorry, Meg. What happened?
I don't know. He blacked it out.
It's like the director says, confidential and children see.
The director's a puppet. A dirty, rotten, fur person.
Dad says my mama went missing in action. She walked into the city and didn't come back. I don't know what missing in actions is, but I sure wish someone would find her.
I'll help you look, Telfer. We'll find your mama together.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh my god.
So I found this when I was playing this earlier today, and I was really curious what your reaction was going to be to that.
Oh my god.
How you dealing with that?
Jesus.
It's like funny, but also a little creepy,
Oh,
right?
wow, it reminds me of Salad Fingers.
God, yeah, it is kind of salad fingersy,
It's got
right?
a Salad Fingers tone to it, doesn't it?
Hey, Meg!
Hey, Meg!
Like, that voice is so funny, but
sorry.
the dolls are creepy as
They
shit.
are extremely creepy on purpose.
You know what the director says?
The director
Children and confidential both start with C.
Oh my god, Dead Presidents. Great band, isn't it? To whom it may concern, I'm being contacted by the past presidents of the United States of America. They appear as spirit guides, giving me their wisdom. John Adams keeps saying I need to fix America, but I can't really understand him. They all have a lot of opinions. People tell me I'm imagining it, but Theodore Roosevelt showed me how to fix my lawnmower, and I don't know a thing about lawnmowers. Explain that! I have great dead men telling me about the past and the present. If you'd like to use my abilities to help run the government, please let me know. I know the White House could use me. Yours in earnest, James Bartholomew. The question is, why does Teddy Roosevelt know how to fix a lawnmower? That's
Well,
the question.
as a ghost, he gets bored and just watches people do things, and he got really fixated on the...
Oh, there's gonna be more of these. Oh, God.
Yeah, there's gonna be...
no!
There are more threshold kids.
Ooh. Oh, I'm all squirmy wormy. No.
You're not gonna have bad dreams about them, are you?
Ooh, I hope not.
Ooh.
Oh.
By the way, I think
Yikes.
if you stand in the middle here and...
It's fast travel, isn't it?
No, don't fast travel. Move the camera around. 180.
Ooh.
No, I wasn't looking at that. I could have sworn I actually saw something higher up here, but maybe I was full of shit. I thought I saw an item or something. No, I guess not. I don't know. Wow.
Destruction of aperture property is against regulations. Destruction of testing apparatus. Yeah, hallway or up?
Up, I think, is not main story progress. I don't know what's up here. I don't know if I actually went up here or not. But I do know going just... Oh, okay. So
A
that's-
whittle collectible. Internet usage rules don't. The internet is not for social media use. No FBC materials of any kind may be scanned or uploaded. Email addresses are for work-related correspondence only. Level 3 clearance is required to access internet. If Cubicle's black rock shell gets damaged, vacate it immediately and alert Mr. Thomasy. If you notice any texts in your work that you do not recall writing, vacate your cubicle immediately. Do not connect internal comm devices to the network. Printers for communications department use only. Alternators are forbidden in cubicles. Notify security if any breaches immediately.
I'm surprised the internet even works in the oldest house.
Yeah, seriously.
How about these big black slabs on the wall to your right?
Mm-hmm.
Those things.
Those are classy. Sorry, buddy. Is that the floppy disk?
Mm-hmm.
Dead letters is that, man?
An object of power. Looks like the hiss had latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Oh, jeez. Oh! Heck. Okay, it only does 3 at a time.
Yep.
Hey, stop it.
Dang floppy disk.
I knew it was him. Don't make me cleanse you, floppy disk.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in Bureau Seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Ah, that's what energy is for. I see.
Yep.
Can people use the internet? Was the internet technically around in the 70s? Did they have, like, DARPANet?
Yeah, there was the DARPA shit, so I guess that's technically why it can work.
Okay, so you can hold it indefinitely. That's good.
Yep.
Thingamajig.
Not that cute. The cube's next.
Oh, that cute. Oops. Almost died. Whip!
It's a cool sound.
Whip! 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 And get chunks too, huh?
So, something handy to know is even if you don't have any objects around you to throw, because, like, the entire game
is
like,
destructible.
The oldest house, like, everything's made out of concrete, so if there's no object, you'll just rip concrete out of the wall or the floor. So you always have physics ammo, no matter what.
That's fucking cool.
It's really cool.
Where'd my boys go?
And you seemingly don't need to be super accurate with...
No, it kind of...
There's a lock-on cursor.
Yeah, there's a nice lock-on for it. Cool. Yeah, that's Black Rainbow right there.
Mm-hmm.
That is from Beyond the Black Rainbow. Like that, like
You were gone. Cut off.
symmetrical inkiness.
Got it.
Oh yeah, look, I just ripped that open there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that guy's stuck in the stairs.
Oh, he got
everywhere.
stuck. Ooh. R.I.P. to that guy. Here's your mail. Whoops.
To your left. Behind you.
Oh, man. Give me the little... Oh, can't.
Full.
I'm full.
You're perfectly healthy.
I'm a healthy lady. Whew. Did I miss any collectibles while I was trying to avoid the...
Go to the very bottom floor here. Left. Like, kind of go towards the entrance of the room. Make a right. Something around here. Oh yeah, there's that door over there. Look at that. I think that's the only thing you missed. I don't know.
Okay.
Not entirely sure. I was kind of speeding through this shit.
Neat. So, Demo expert. Oh, he's like flamethrower boy. Oh, he's got a rocket-propelled grenade gun thingy. Okay. Demo experts are instructing the use of explosives in dimensions with distinct physical laws, making them important assets for engineering work as well as combat situations. Hiss demolition experts are the only observed Hiss variations to wield the specially built rocket-propelled grenade that is designed to identify and track blank entities once fired, making them a threat whose determination should be prioritized in combat scenarios. But I find it remarkable that Hiss restrict usage of his weapon to those Bureau personnel who have specifically been trained for its use. What does this tell us about its behavior? Can it not pass along new information to corrupted enemies? Still too many unknowns. Oh, I missed another thing. There he is. Must be contained in a cell with no other loose material. Yep, it's an 8-inch floppy. It throws things around. It was taken from a Soviet military base. It had launch codes. After being returned to America, the diskette began throwing computational hardware at members of the decoding team. An informant in the CIA tipped the Bureau off, and it was requisitioned by agents the next day. You little rascal. Little angel. Shelter over here. I'm so expecting bad things in these shelters to happen eventually.
I mean, there was that one that had the weird stuff in it, which I'm guessing may have been the mold.
Maybe. The stuff that, it did look moldy. Book club notes. So I don't usually read a lot of sci-fi, but as far as space operas go, this was alright. The title, Unless You, could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess, but I thought it was a little vague and stupid. The way the characters kept throwing it around almost like a catchphrase got annoying real fast. The best part of the story was the space battles. I sided with the Fixers, obviously, because they had the coolest tech, and their motives made the most sense to me. Honestly, if I had to choose between some hoity-toity flowers and guns space hippies, or badass bunch of warriors who go around devouring planets like cheap sushi on a Sunday, I know who I'm picking. That scene where they invade a city planet and convert the entire population using those brainworms, and that space dogfight between the two ace pilots, sign me the fuck up. What kind of ruined the whole thing for me was when my favorite character got killed, not even halfway through the story, by getting a battery cylinder launched into his face by a gravitational anomaly. His death didn't feel necessary at all. 2 of 5.
I like how he went from Wisconsin to teenager,
kind of prissy person with stupid standards.
Yeah.
Prissy Wisconsinite.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
I like the way the tops pop off of those things.
I wish I had a flashlight for these like darker little chunks.
There's never really anything in them at least.
Yeah, I guess not. Reinformation campaign summary of Willow AWE. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack on an Alaskan town. You all know I don't like to boast, but claiming that the family was killed by migrating polar bears desperate for food because of their ecosystem being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using the current ecological concerns makes the public less likely to question. So, another AWE behind us, and the public is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. This doesn't mean we can stop monitoring and for any off-message opinions, but it's looking like we're in the clear. Thomasy out. So how far did you play the game?
Further than this.
Okay.
This must open the door.
Yay! Oh, launch efficacy. Efficacy. Claimed. Dismine. Yeah, that guy has a little alignment device on him. Something else killed him.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it was the floppy disk. The floppy disk guy could have gotten killed.
The floppy disk may have claimed a lot of lives. I don't know.
That may just be a floppy disk related injury right there, for all I know.
Mm-hmm.
It's dark in here.
There's a broom in there.
That was the voice saying "baby, baby, baby."
I think it was. Yeah.
Baby, baby, yeah. Privacy.
That's a nice detail.
That is a nice detail. Sounds like creaking boats. Oh, that's familiar sounding, though.
Yeah. I don't know.
Something from Alan Wake, maybe. I don't know.
It's,
like the intro ambiance is familiar to me. That thing's light.
Ruining all these shelters for everyone.
I'm just making them more lived in. Yeah, they never possess the office workers. They don't know how to do...
Oh, there's a bad guy.
Whoa, hey.
Just one.
Where are you going, friend?
Another clearance level 1.
Just in case you missed the first one. I can't believe I can't take these guns. They're probably... well, they're probably haunted.
Yeah, they're probably haunted.
You don't want these guns. They're haunted. That one took 4. Oh, it's time.
They just pop after a bit. Oh, I didn't listen to this one.
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years.
Welcome to Night Vale.
Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years tell us of hauntings, voices, and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today, friend of the show, Dr. Quincy Reagan, tells his story. Quincy, thanks.
Boo.
This is something I experienced recently while staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year's SuspiciaCon.
SuspiciaCon!
Room 47. The night manager, an avid listener of the program, insisted
Was
I
pranking
take
me.
this particular room. Now, the manager explained that years back, the body of a man was discovered under the bed, inside that wooden border that motel beds tend to have. And the body had been there a week, he said. Guests had stayed there, sleeping with the corpse a foot below them. They only found the body when housekeepers complained about the smell. Hauntings have been reported in rooms
Hauntings.
ever since.
Nothing happened to me, though, unfortunately.
I fell asleep pretty quick, checking under the bed first, of course. No ghosts visited me, no chilly spots or flickering lights. But when I woke up, I found myself under the bed. It was dark and stiflingly hot. Luckily, I was able to push the mattress off and crawl out before I suffocated. The night manager was kind enough to find me another room.
There you have it, listeners.
There you have it.
Call ghosts take many forms. Quincy was brave enough to tell his story, and I encourage you to keep calling and writing whenever you encounter something strange, something you can't explain. Maybe you're seeing colors that we have no name for. Maybe your toaster is possessed. Remember, dear listeners, when no one else believes you, we do. America Overnight, we'll be right back.
Speaking of spooky things, I have like a work chat open on my phone. And someone's like, can you check with coworker? She said someone is on the roof. We yelled up there and she can't hear them anymore, so I think they left.
That's suspicious.
That is suspicious.
That's SuspiciaCon.
That's SuspiciaCon. I'm gonna take a bio break and get some more water too.
Yeah, get some
All
more
this
water.
reading.
I'm thirsty too. There's so much reading.
There's a lot of reading.
I feel in other games I'd be like, this is too much reading, but all the reading is good. Now I am controlling the game briefly.
Anyone else going to SuspiciaCon? Who else is hyped for SuspiciaCon? Here you go.
Just got a good 180 turning animation here. It's enough of like a it's enough of a stop and turn without it like being annoying. Like you get control back almost like very quickly. It's pretty good. Again, it's just so weird to play a game where the character is this snappy, since everyone wants their really nice, detailed, weighty animations these days for the most part. And yeah, it's weird to play this game and see that there's like a separate astral plane where you run around doing stuff in similar looking environments made out of cubes, when I've been playing Astral Chain on the Switch, which also has levels in the astral plane where you run around in big cubes in a void. Very different games, though. Oh god. Oh no! Oh, I hope this doesn't... Look what I did.
Oh no! Now that's haunted. You're like that one dog in that GIF.
Yeah, Walt's Queen in the chat said SCP located. Uh-oh, can I get it off me or not?
It's securing and containing and protecting
Oh,
you.
I'm levitating the desk on me.
Oh no.
And it's jiggling. Okay, I fixed it. Wow. You see that shit, buddy? I guess you're busy floating and that whole thing.
Fucked up, but true. Whoop.
Anyways, here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks for entertaining the chat while I pissed.
Yep. Thank you for getting me water. It's kind of hot in here, but I don't want to turn the air on.
I don't feel like it's hot.
I feel pretty hot.
Well, you're wearing like flannel pants.
They're pulled up to my knees, and I always get hot when we stream.
This poor guy. I saw your twin downstairs.
I didn't go up here, so I don't know what's here.
Well, I have a key card now, so I'm gonna use it.
Wow.
Hope it's not spooky.
Did I come up here? Oh,
Excuse me. Pay attention, Alberto. This is the last time I'm explaining this. Internal lockdowns are manually triggered events that lock one or all of the sectors by restricting use of the sector elevator, effectively locking staff in their sector until the emergency is handled. They can only be lifted via the directorial override in maintenance once the director is satisfied that the situation is under control. External lockdowns are a bigger deal. Nothing in or out of the whole building. It's only triggered by a code red containment breach based on some complicated system that security and research slapped together. It can only be lifted once A, the threat has been neutralized, and B, a high clearance individual gives the system the all clear. This process is not the same as the directorial override, so stop saying so in documentation. I know it's confusing as hell. I've told Darling 100 times to change it, but they're adamant it stays the way it is. Honestly, I don't even think they even know how to change it at this point. Let's just make sure our staff understand how this mess all works, okay? Marshall. I like how all the wonky physics in this game are easily explained away by the fact that everything's just a little bit special. Oh, there's the bad stuff.
Oh, yeah.
That's the mold. Yeesh.
Sorry, I'm nudging the headphone wire.
I couldn't tell if that was intentional, like the sound cutting out.
No, it's definitely me nudging the wire.
That's gotta be some mold right there. I'm not getting involved.
Don't eat that. I don't know why we have to tell our employees this, but don't eat it.
I can't even get close to it. How can I even eat it?
Like, I know the vending machines disappear every couple days, but don't.
Oh.
Whoa, right
hey!
next to you.
Howdy!
He spawned right next to you.
Whoa! Fella! Ooh. Oh, jeez, they're all spawned. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, jeez, okay. Oh my god. We're having a problem. What do I do? Having a lot of problems here. Oh, Jesus.
He's shielded.
My first death. That's alright. I tried to prioritize defensive tactics. It didn't work. But yeah, this like ink back and forth, like slow motion, reverse, and back is very beyond the Black Rainbow.
Obsidian Overlord says your melee attack removes the shields from those guys.
I thought so. I thought it did, but then you told me things that made me double think. Attacking people first.
I'm sorry.
Ooh. Telekinesis also messes up shields. Okay.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah, that makes sense. Good to know. Long loading. Oopsies.
Yeah, I don't know why this game takes so long to load when it's on an SSD.
Oopsies. That's okay. You get to watch this cool screen for a little while.
It is nice. And it gets stuck at like 60% for a while.
Another addendum to the spooky thing on the roof. It might be geese. Apparently a goose fight happens up there every night around 8 p.m. So it might have been geese. Good to know about Goose Fight Club. Sorry. There we go. I assume it saved the stuff I got in the shelter.
Yes. It did.
Yeah. Alright, this guy. Well, it spawned 2 guys this time. Wasn't it 1 guy last time?
I think there was only 1 last time. I don't know.
Strange. Yep, I already got that. Okay.
Looks like a new Death Stranding thing came out.
Right now?
Like...
Today.
2 hours ago.
Oh. Wow.
It looks like it's just the a cutscene from the game, and not like the actual gameplay demo that's coming a little bit later in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
It's also like a full demo gameplay video out for Final Fantasy VII just now as well. It's just the demo from E3 though.
Damage boost.
Oh, damage boost is nice. It's probably better than your accuracy.
Right now,
yeah.
Health recovery,
that's even better.
25%. Okay, there we go. Locked and loaded, everybody. There goes my accuracy.
Yep.
Yep, that's how it works. There you go. Whoa. Okay. Things are better now. Wow. Thank you for locking on. Around the corner. Thank you. Game. Good. Game good.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Jesus fucking Christ! I tried to hide around the thing. Ah.
Sorry about the long loading times.
Aww.
Do you want me to do this part?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm forgetting telekinesis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think the game wants me to launch stuff. I think it's because I didn't see any crates. I wasn't in the mindset to launch. It's just me psychologically not being attuned to launching things, especially because like when I learned it, it was in a room with a lot of physics objects, and now I'm in a room with like only like a water cooler and a couple chairs.
Mm-hmm.
Not like obvious like throw me things. Anyway, how are you?
I'm good. I'm just checking Twitter real quick to see if there's any other big trailers coming out from TGS yet. Yeah, it's just this briefing trailer from Death Stranding, which is like an early cutscene. It's like 8 minutes long. That's just basically very plainly laying out what you're doing in the game plot-wise. Because everyone's like, I don't get it.
I don't understand.
I don't get it.
Beacons, bridges.
Even though
Connecting America, I don't
even
understand.
though the E3 thing very clearly stated what you're doing, I'm still confused.
Did I see F for paying my respects?
Oh, it switched to keyboard prompts. Why did it do that? That's annoying. Ugh.
Well, I know what the prompts are, so I could change it though.
It still thinks. Yeah, maybe that'll do it.
There you go.
Okay, cool.
I'm a troubleshooting genius. Okay, this time we're gonna throw things at guys. You better believe it. Just one guy that time.
Huh.
Kinda strange.
I don't know.
Kinda strange. Alright, I'm gonna come prepared. Here I come, prepared.
Also, yeah, guy spawning right behind you.
Rude. Boof! Wow. Okay. Sheesh.
It's useful.
Yeah, it is useful. You can't run fast, though. Ugh. Shit, I missed! That's no good. Missing is bad. Don't wanna miss, wanna hit. These guys are toughies. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oi. Fucking get dead. Buddy. Whoa. This guy's a tough idiot and I hate him. Ugh. Third time's a charm. Ammo refund.
Shatter projectile choke? Oh, you don't have shatter yet. That's a new weapon thing.
Okie dokie. This better be worth it. This better be not redacted at all. It isn't. Confirmed data breach. Last month, our on-site server experienced an intrusion by unauthorized users. After a thorough investigation, it was confirmed that the users only accessed a video file which contained portions of various Dr. Darling presentations. Investigators were able to track the users to their IP addresses. The following are the confirmed identities of these users: Patrick, Ruben, Arto, Christopher, Jaco. These individuals are in breach of Bureau Code 91 and have been placed under surveillance by our external investigation team. Further action is pending. That was a boring one.
I think the purpose of this room was to
give me some mods. Oh,
get some better mods. It was just like a optional fight that was kind of out of the way. So, and you get to see their cool cubicles they work in.
Ugh. Sucks. At least no one will bother you.
My internet cube.
Cube. Oh, them's the cubes. Do they pick them up and take them places?
Maybe? Or that's probably at least how they install them. Or something.
Oh, that's probably like wires connecting to computers.
No, yeah, you're right.
Thought they were like weird compartmentalized units. Went around the longest way to get to the door. Sorry. It's this way, I think. Nope.
Yeah, you want to go back downstairs.
Oh, right, mailroom. Going to the mailroom.
Yep.
I've been to pneumatics. Been to dead letters. I think I've been to dead letters.
Dead letters is where you came from.
Mailroom. Oh, I was here earlier.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, mailroom's what you want.
I don't know why I can't keep track of these like winding routes. It's because like it's a brutalist design, so I have a hard time like, wow, these are neat.
Yeah, it's cool in here.
Everything's gonna attack me in here.
I'm gonna give you a hint for this guy, because otherwise you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Don't throw stuff at him. He dodges it. And see all these structures here? Crouch and hide behind them, because he will throw shit at you, and that's the only way to avoid them. If you're sprinting, he will still hit you with the stuff he throws.
Oh my god. Wow.
Yeah, he always throws two things. And then he can shoot him a bunch. The stuff he throws hurts you, like, a lot. Oh, there's other guys who get summoned, too. I forgot about them.
Where are they? Oh, hello, friend. I keep thinking reload is X. I don't know why I'm stuck in this mindset. Oh, he's right there. Okay. My bad, Tom C.
I think other guys have spawned in. Maybe? Yeah.
Oh, yep.
There's another one behind you, I think. Oh, no, it's a dead guy.
dodges these things. Whoop. Boomst. Ah.
Oh, apparently throwing stuff at him makes him dodge, but he drops the things he's trying to throw at you.
Oh, that's kind of neat. Whoa, what? Huh? What was it?
He threw something that blew up. And also there's a grenade guy, I think.
Grenade guy is great. Oh. Ah.
Yeah, he does drop his stuff. I didn't notice that.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Whoa. Is there more guys up here that didn't pathfind to me?
Yeah, I think there might be another guy, maybe.
Oof. A little too close. Ooh! Boomst! Ah! God damn it. Who?
You're doing fine.
Huh, there's talking in here.
Time to read!
Time to read! Oh great, there's a fucking dude up there. Water cooler! Ah! Guys, like in a faraway bullshit place. Oh, here he comes. Okay. Where are you, shield haver? Ah, fucking. Oi. I guess I'll fight him again.
Back.
Yep.
Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
Let's stay focused and find that thing I didn't read. Here it is. Oops. His elevated agents display abilities similar to telekinetic competencies observed in Bureau Para-utilitarians. It's a hard word to say. Some prefer to change their targets while others launch objects at them. Telekinetic attacks have been ineffective against the Hiss Elevated due to their own talent in that area. They do not use any weaponry except their own paranatural capabilities. Some Hiss Elevated have been seen levitating while strapped into chairs. This is likely the result of individuals being corrupted while undergoing cognitive recording in parapsychology. How are they able to use paranatural abilities? Is it possible that these individuals were bound to objects of power prior to corruption? No question mark. Oh, it is possible. It's also worth considering that the Hiss resonance can identify and express latent paranatural abilities in the individuals it corrupts. Sure, why not?
Anything is possible.
Anything's possible.
Tea time is the one you want. Below. Lower.
Hey Malcolm, yes, tea time is at 7. I'll see you at the chorus on Sunday morning. By the way, have you heard about this Tennyson report? Apparently there's a bunch of copies drifting around the office. Trench is looking to get his hands on any information about who wrote it. You wouldn't happen to have heard anything about it, would you? See you Sunday! Jim. See ya Sunday!
I'm glad the health pickups that get dropped by enemies never, fade away.
Yeah, they don't go away. Thank goodness. Tell me if I've missed any. Well, I think I'm full now, so...
There might be something else on this bottom floor, but I don't know, because I was kind of speeding through this bit.
Give it a little sweep.
At least the game kind of highlights collectibles a little far
enough away that's like, there's something.
That little dot always appears at a good distance away. I guess there's nothing down here.
Guess I got it.
You did good against that boss fight.
Thank you, honey. I didn't
welcome.
die. Thank you for, like, helping to warn me about guys spawning, because I have one headphone off to listen to you.
Oh, right, yeah.
So it's a little hard to get situational
and you need that
awareness.
directional audio to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do feel like there is another TV or something somewhere in this floor. Maybe I'm thinking of something later, but...
It's hard because, like, a lot of these places look very similar.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least I can go back here now.
Yeah, that's a shortcut.
Yep. Still weirded out their name is spelled like the boy version of Jesse.
Hmm.
I don't know. I've never heard it used for a girl, but maybe it can be. Never thought of it before. Can I help you?
Alberto Tomasi, head of comms. The hiss got him.
That's his ID. Alright, so we're not in the past, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign, perfectly executed. That was him.
Alright, take this down. The situation in
Nope,
Cuba has been
not that.
evaluated by
Take
the
that down.
relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry and the
Yeah,
hands of
sonic
full
weaponry.
power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an altered item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? Hey, are you still recording this?
Why
You told me to, sir.
Why, you rascal? There's a lot of tubes.
Mm-hmm.
How do you even know which one to check?
I guess that noise is the sound of the tube sliding by.
Ah. Butt summary.
I love butt summaries!
Oh! Woo! Oh,
We're so much alike.
we're so perfect for each other, aren't we?
We both love butt summaries.
A spate of disappearances was traced to a home in the city of Butte, where Bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch cord. Oh!
Huh.
Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity, located at bleh, which had been connected to a total of beep disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching a closet, an agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Turned him off. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house blank days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in the Butte home's closet disappeared during the incident. Well, I just gotta get rid of the little thingies.
Bothers you?
The notifications. I gotta have clean notifications. This game rules, honey. This game rules.
I'm really glad you like it.
I like the hell out of it.
For now.
You like the what?
I like the hell out of this.
Cool.
Because it's like the less spooky SCPs. Like, I
Yeah.
don't want to lose sleep over SCPs, but I like reading them. But
Yeah.
sometimes I don't know ahead of time if they're actually going to be fucking really spooky. One of the worst ones is the one with the stairs. The never-ending stairs. I hate that one.
Oh yeah, never-ending staircase is pretty scary.
I was just like, oh, this is a little silly. How bad could it be? And it fucked me up. I was like, oh my god, this is terrifying. I had like nightmares about reading it. It's like crazy good writing, but it's like I can't like deal with that.
It reminds me of the short film horror thing I saw, like, that was made like 2008 or something like that. I remember watching when I was barely in college. It was just a really short, like, 5-minute thing, like, oh, mom and dad are leaving
remember you telling me that.
Mom and Dad are leaving, like, their teenage daughter at home. We're going out to some fancy dinner. We'll be back later. We know you're scared of the dark and it's kind of storming, but, you know, just know that, you know, it's fine. Just go to the basement and, you know, just flick the breaker and you'll be fine. And, you know, just remember, just count each step while you're going down, and when you reach 10, you're there. And, like, the power goes out, and, like, she calls Mom and Dad. It's like, can you just help me, like, count so that I'm fine? Like, okay, honey. And she goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Phew, you're at the bottom. And then she just goes 11 12, 13. And her parents just are listening to her say, she gets more and more monotone with every number she says.
Oh, God.
And, like, after a while, it cuts to black and it's just playing the credits, but you still keep counting more and more steps. After a while, it stops being a concrete noise. It starts to be a wet, squishy noise. Oh, the 10 steps?
God.
Is that what it's called?
Oh, I can't.
Chat says it's called the 10 steps. It's spooky as shit.
I can't.
It's like 5 minutes and it's so scary.
Even you telling me that is just like, the heebies and the jeebies. I can't deal with it.
Did I ever show you that really old, like, I don't know if it was a student-made project or whatever, but that little
pencil thing?
The little girl with the big pencil?
Yes. That one is, like, just kind of weird and unnerving.
I forget if it's called Pencil Face or something, but
it's not, like, nightmare-inducing. It doesn't get it that
It's a
weird.
little creepy.
It's creepy,
But it's a girl with a really big, giant, like, 7-foot-tall, massive pencil that has a really creepy face modeled on it. And, like, it's alive, and she can grab the pencil, though, and, like, draw whatever she wants and becomes real. Mm-hmm. And eventually she just, like, draws a spiral and just makes this big, weird black void that just sucks her in, and she's trapped in it, and the pencil just stares at it, and it's a little creepy.
The security cameras actually follow you.
Yep.
Very slowly, though. They're not like, accurate. I'm excited. I'm excited for the Hotline Miami chamber. Mm-hmm. I love the amount of bloom in this game. Like, the difference between dark areas and light areas are really striking.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream Logic. The light switch cord. The door marked with the black pyramid.
Catalyst light switch. The law of 3 applies. Ritual attunement required. Agent must orient and anchor motel to their personal frequencies. I don't know the law of 3. Direct use only. Fatal psychic trauma.
Uh-huh. Said mind the gap.
I know, but I thought maybe it would be thought maybe you'd walk on it.
What'd the sign say?
Mind the gap.
No, that was the floor. The sign.
Oh, the sign? Three laws.
Mind the rule of 3s.
Rule of 3s. I'll re-examine it.
Okay.
I'll re-examine it.
Okay.
Don't give me hints yet.
All right.
I just thought it would be because I just played Simulacrum and that played with an invisible floor, so I thought maybe it was doing an invisible floor. I have a Lens of Truth sort of situation. Mm-hmm. I keep bringing up Beyond the Black Rainbow. Don't watch it.
It's really scary.
It's really scary. It's probably the scariest movie I've personally ever seen because it's so psychedelically distressing. It's so many layers of uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. The discomfort in that movie is absolutely unceasing. You don't get a break, and it's like, I don't know how long the movie is, but it feels like 5 hours of total fucking intensity that never lets up. And it's so quiet for the most part, and it's so slowly paced, but it's like, how can this thing be so unrelentingly oppressive? It's really impressive. It's an incredible work of art, this movie. But I wouldn't in good conscience recommend it to anybody because it's the most stressful movie I've seen in my life. And like, I feel like there's hardly even any dialogue in it. Like, God, all things considered, I'm not back here, am I?
Yeah, whenever you die, you go back to the last fast travel point.
Okay, but it's saved.
But it does save.
Okay, I was like, oh no, I gotta fight the boss again? Oh, I gotta fight this chucklefuck again. I gotta fight him again. Chair! Oh, jeez Louise. Okie dokie. There's a man. Oh my god, where? I can't see with all this blood in my eyes. It's seeking.
Oh,
that
man.
shit seeks. Oh my god.
I have heard some people complain about the checkpoint system.
Can
I do the next part just so that we don't
go
have
ahead,
to...
Go ahead. I don't feel like fighting the rocket guy.
Oh,
The load screens are a little.
Pyro Freak Penguin says enemies
rude.
periodically respawn, which is good to collect crafting materials.
Yeah, like I know why they're doing it, but I don't feel like dealing with them.
Yeah, I don't know why it takes so fucking long to load. How bad is it on PS4? If it takes this long to load my PC, which has a way faster hard drive. But.
Hey, don't watch Beyond the Black Rainbow. It's a traumatizing film.
Yeah.
You can just run past them, allegedly, but I mean that rocket seeks you, so I don't know.
Yeah. Hurry up. God damn. Obsidian Overlord, I checked, and this game does not appear to have any difficulty settings. There's just one difficulty. Maybe there's difficulties you unlock after beating the game, but that would just probably be harder stuff.
I wonder if it might have flexible difficulty. Like, it notices if you're dying a lot and makes guys a little easier to kill or a little stupider in the AI or something.
Yeah, maybe. Are there no guys now? Because I died? There's no guys now.
Huh.
Look at that. Maybe there is some type of... the original Max Payne had an adaptive difficulty. It was not nearly as well pulled off, I think, as Resident Evil 4.
Okay.
Because it was basically just how absurdly aggressive are these guys. Well, if you're quick saving and quick loading a lot, the game thinks you've never died, so it just gets extremely hard.
That's kind of funny, though.
Don't run off.
I won't.
I'm scared.
I bet it doesn't let you. Oh, no, it does. Ah.
Ah.
What?
I'm sorry.
Am I doing it wrong? I'm sorry.
Yes.
God, do I just walk off at the center?
No.
Well, I don't want to risk fucking dying and having a 5-minute load screen. What is the law of threes? I don't know that.
Hold the light switch 3 times.
That's kind of obscure, actually.
Whoa. Have we been here before? No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
That's a surprisingly unintuitive thing for gamers. Because gamers need, like, very explicit instruction. They don't like puzzles if they're not, like, very prepared to do a puzzle. I didn't think it was a puzzle. And I was just like, oh, it's probably just like there's a gimmick and not like it's not a riddle or something. That's just me being a dope. Touch. Slap.
No.
Well, it doesn't open because you're not trying to open it, honey. American Airlines. That's a real airline.
Hello? Anyone here?
I love all this art. Big janitor door. Seems larger than it ought to be. Still got the generic stuff in there. See America. See America. That Miami one is so good.
Mm-hmm.
I really like taking in environments in games.
Mm-hmm. The giant pencil sharpener.
It's a big old pencil sharpener over there. So yeah, forgive me for constantly taking in the scenes. Like, they put all this effort into these great posters, and people just, breeze past them. I think they're great. I like the ambient dust particles in here. It's very nice. I'm getting out of here. Oh, these things! Oh my god, it's been... Oh my god, how long has it been since I've seen one of these fucking cigarette dispensing machines?
Yeah. I mean, even if you saw them, like, they were old by that time, even.
These ancient things, oh my god.
They're really cool machines. I love them.
Oh, wow. It's just, like, I don't know, it's just a little shocking to realize I haven't seen this genre of item in, like, 20 years. I haven't seen something like this.
Yeah.
I haven't seen this since I was 10. Like,
yeah.
wow.
I feel like there was one or two places as a kid where I saw these things.
I think they're like a very American thing. I bet they don't have them in other countries. Wow, it's so accurate. They looked exactly like this.
Yeah.
Even with the little miners are forbidden sticker, and oh my gosh. That's just fascinating to me.
I feel like I saw these in, like, some really old, like, locally owned restaurants when I was a kid.
Or like a bowling alley or something.
Yeah, bowling alleys.
Or like one of those like dance hall sort of things. Like if somebody had like a crappy like family reunion type thing.
Yeah.
Like those dance halls would have like a cigarette machine.
Yeah, totally.
Or like a crappy arcade, like one of those like it's like bowling alley arcade areas sort of.
Yeah.
Like they had those things and I thought it was like a video game because I was dumb and little.
It reminds me when I was a kid, and I went to church, like, they had, like, there was the church, but there was another building attached to it that had, like, a big event hall and stuff. And they had a really old-timey soda can vending machine.
And the ones that kind of look like this one?
Kinda, yeah. It had the really giant plastic buttons with the full, like, label of the bottle, or the can inside of it.
Oh.
The buttons were, like, this big each. And there were like 4 or 5 of them. And
he made a gesture that was about the size of like a fucking shoebox.
Yeah.
Huge.
The buttons were really big. It had a full, like, it's like if you took the whole label of the soda can and unraveled it.
Unraveled the whole thing?
It was like that.
Wow.
The buttons depressed really deep.
Really deeply? Wow.
But
I feel like this is the first time this kind of thing has been modeled for a video game. I've never seen one in a game either.
But man, that it was like a soda machine from like the 60s or 50s, something like that, but it kept soda fucking cold, and soda cans were 25 cents. And they still kept it stocked. It was the best.
You don't get a bathroom in this kind of motel. Can't turn on the radio. I just have to traverse the motel. Little threes. Okay. You're teaching me the rule of threes now. If there's anything interesting in here. No, it's identical. Nothing to... Just had to know.
Key has a black pyramid on it.
Can I look at it in my inventory?
I don't know.
I'll write the security log. Custodian. No, I don't think so. This is going to be a great transition, I can tell already. Yellow. Alright, what skill am I learning this time? Cold calling?
Well, you don't lose any health doing that. It doesn't kill you, so that's good.
I didn't realize there was a gap there, because I was looking at the entity. Including the mold, perhaps, I wonder.
Yep. Get away from it.
Thought I was supposed to contact it.
That tutorial prompt, I don't really understand what it's telling you, because it's like you just have to like lure it and go around the other way. And you
now
can't.
I gotta set out a load screen.
Yeah, you can't kill them or hurt them or anything. You just have to avoid them.
And I also thought it was telling me to communicate, so it would be like, am I supposed to approach it and have it like? Because all the other times I've had to like depossess things, I had to get very close to them, and it looked traumatic to do. But then it was like, complete, you did it. So it was a little bit bad signaling there.
It is
not a good tutorial.
Yeah, just avoid them. Go around them.
Would you want to see if I did the same thing you did? Or?
Yeah.
Did I do the same thing you did?
Yep.
Yeah.
Although I didn't die.
That's a bad tutorial.
I just got hurt really bad and was able to run away.
I also think the when you get injured, I think the effect is a little too severe, and it makes it very hard to see.
Every third-person shooter does that.
I mean, but it's like really, really hard to see.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
You should see
it's really bad though.
The "You're Dying" jelly screen you get in Mass Effect 2. Fucking terrible.
I don't like the "You're Dying" jelly. The chase music has happened.
Yeah, you can just go.
Blah.
I like the music.
Inception-y.
Yeah, the tutorial prompt comes up too early because
it does. If it came up later, I wouldn't have tried to treat it with
the hotline you unlock from doing this does allow you to contact extra-dimensional entities. Those are not the entities it's talking about.
Oh my god, that's some bad signaling right there.
It's really bad. It comes up. Like, this prompt shouldn't even come up until after you beat the whole thing, essentially.
Oh my god, yeah.
I do like the weird glitchy enemies.
Yeah, they're neat.
Cool.
I like them, but yeah, that really was a bad thing to tell me to do. It affected how I played in a bad way. It made me do the wrong thing. If there was no prompt, I would have avoided them because they did look chaotic, but I was like, oh, maybe I need to talk to them.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions,
I like his little sweater vest.
Existence as well.
What was that?
I like his little sweater vest under his lab suit. I like how they're mixing between like real and
Director needs a team.
Rendered.
My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people.
These shots are so cool looking.
They're so good.
Hell is yourself. But things change when you become director.
The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily. People react strongly when I tell them about you.
The player.
Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
You hear that, Zach? Or, I forget Beyond Two Souls' ghost sibling.
Fucking hell. What is his name? Sean? No, it's not Sean. I really don't remember.
Aiden. It wasn't Aiden.
Aiden.
Because that would have made sense to pronounce it that way, but it was pronounced Aiden.
Right.
Oh, that drove me nuts that it mispronounced the whole game. Oh my god. Oh, it's the butt supplement.
I love me some butt supplements.
You think they wrote it that way on purpose to make people have a little bit of a chuckle? The butt supplement?
Probably.
Did we read the butt supplement? Or we read the butt report, the butt summary. I don't think we read the butt supplement.
We didn't.
The hotline. Objects to be inaccessible for use except for the director. Object is a 1960s era red bake light telephone. The rotary dial has been replaced with a black knob of unknown purpose. The phone weighs, who cares? The object allows the director to communicate with the guys. If used by anyone other than the director, the object will cause lethal bad stuff. It's bound to Director Trench currently. The object spontaneously manifested in the director's office, placed on the desk. Director Northmore was the first known Bureau agent to use it. A battery test was run on the object, including, poking it and prodding it, but its origin remains unknown. Butte supplement. According to their testimony, the agents have been transported from the Butte home to a roadside motel named the Ocean View Motel and Casino and discovered a room key by performing a ritual. See file MOT-01. The key opened a door marked with an inverted black pyramid, which they only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. After pulling another motel cord found inside this room, they were transported to the oldest house. The disappearance of the home's owner and the other locals of Butte have been attributed to the light switch cord. The Ocean U motel is now known to have many doors and pathways. Since the occurrence, identical light switch cords to the one found in the Butte home have been appearing throughout the oldest house. At the time of writing, blank light cords have been found in the oldest house located in the blank and the blank sectors. These all access the Ocean View motel, though how exactly this link operates is unknown, but initial hypotheses center on the Butte AWE as a who knows what. A something.
Ring, ring. It's Dr. Darling calling. In 1978, a comms department intern heard the hotline ring and picked it up, going against every safety protocol in the manual. She never recovered, and the handful of witnesses required extensive memory repression therapy. It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well. Our very own Ouija board. Only the director can answer it safely, and what he hears is kept classified.
His little sweater is so charming.
Oh wait, there's more. Too many things to check out all at once. But yeah, in the collectibles menu.
Oh wait, there's more.
Now you have stuff for the hotline.
Oh, what the hell?
There's tons of them.
It took us a long time to learn how to stabilize the control points, the ley lines, the meridians of the oldest house. Darling found a way to soothe this beast.
Soothe the beast.
Discovered we must cleanse control points of all interference. It's my duty as the director, like Northmore before me. I couldn't manage it in my own house, at my home. I'll damn well do it here.
I love his voice so much.
The control points, the oldest house would swallow us alive. We'd be sealed inside an endless labyrinth, and no one would hear our screams. If an enemy ever managed to corrupt the control points, it'd be over fast, spreading like a cancer. leaping over the fire breaks like a crown.
Sounds like a safe place to set up your HQ, my dude.
Darling was right about that. He's wrong about everything else. Dangerously wrong. Suspiciously wrong. Has he been compromised?
These are great. These are great. How many should I watch? Just one or two?
Let's do one more. Because they're all like a minute and a half long.
I can hear the hotline ringing in my dreams. Constantly ringing. Ringing so loud I can't hear the voice I'm straining to understand. Why don't I pick up? It's a secure line of communication with the board. They would tell me what I need to know. Do I fear their answers? Would they have warned me of this threat? I didn't see it coming. The traitor in our midst. A conspiracy plotted right behind me. I can't trust anyone. I must assume all my intel has been manipulated. The hotline is the only channel I can trust. Bind it, control it. The rule and the ritual with objects of power. It can't be tampered with. The lifeline to the astral plane and the board. I must seek guidance. Soon. I'll rest first. I'm so tired. Always tired now. But I must reach the hotline. I think I'm under attack. An attack of dementia, exhaustion. It's a brain cloud making me forget. The hotline. I must reach the hotline.
They did a lot with this, like, 20-second loop of footage.
It's great.
They really did a lot. This game is great.
Yeah, now this area links back to his room. Director's room.
Oh, I thought it was suspicious. Remember I was trying to force push this thing open? Right?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Now there's a new thing on his desk.
Bureau funding. I don't know. I know a guy. To all executive staff, I know there is some concern regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget. So long as we operate within the oldest house, we are obscured from scrutiny in many regards. Many respects. If our budget demands are not exorbitant to the point of drawing attention, then they will be granted by the U.S. Treasury without question. The FBC is just another line in another spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. Their eyes will skip over us as if we weren't even there. The nature of the oldest house allows us certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no accident. Zachariah Trench.
He gone.
He gone. He body gone. Well, I mean, all the other dudes disappear when you shoot them, but they were they were corrupted and he wasn't, so it's like, where did his body go? This is going to connect to some other convenient spot, I assume. Emily, I forget where you are.
Just go...
Here.
Yeah, go that way.
This way?
Yep. You're good. Nah.
I don't have 4. I have 1. I wish you could talk to, like, the rando NPC people.
Sometimes they'll have conversations with each other that you can listen in on.
This looks like one.
I've heard 1 or 2 before.
Nope.
Nah. Not yet.
Being bored. Is there a clearance 1 over here?
No. Oh, over there. I don't remember. You can check it out later.
Yeah.
Might be almost time to end the stream, maybe.
Yeah, I think so. It's getting late.
Yeah, let's go.
There's clearance
there's
1. That's where I want it to be. Objects of power and their para-utility. Objects of power are unique in their capacity to grant certain individuals paranatural abilities. We call these individuals para-utilitarians. The potency of these abilities depends on the para-utilitarian. Using the blank object of power as an example, some para-utilitarians can achieve a throw distance of blank, while others are only capable of as little as blank. What exactly determines an individual's paranatural competence is unknown, but it is largely believed that some exists within the midichlorians exist within the body, and that, like all muscles, it can be exercised. To continue my analysis, I have officially requested access to the Northmore records, considering he is one of the most accomplished para-utilitarians the Bureau has ever seen. Dr. Darling is still considering this request. He's named Dr. Darling because his sweater is so fucking darling.
It's true.
That's where he got his cool name. And a cooler. Full of frosty cold ones.
Oh yeah.
Frosty cold ones. Huh. Huh.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry, you made it. I'm glad.
Emily? Let's talk.
Of course.
After I get off the table.
An analysis of Hiss threat by Emily Pope. Initial encounters with the entity known as the Hiss have revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, the Hiss is able to invade or corrupt control points, altered items, and even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing one of the wearable HRA devices that Dr. Darling has been distributing over the past weeks has not been affected by this corruption. The only known exception to this fact is the new director, Jessie Faden, who possesses an inherent immunity to the Hiss. This could indicate that she has already been corrupted, but her behavior is so in contrast to that of the other Hiss that I have dismissed this theory. My final observation comes from Miss Faden herself. She is able to cleanse material and organisms of the Hiss corruption. We tested this ability on a Hiss-corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seemed to kill the host. Perhaps the host's physiology becomes reliant on the Hiss? More work to be done.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
Thanks.
He talked about
Rubbers ahoy.
people who knew the Bureau's secrets.
Good name.
Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's got him. Salvador?
Womf.
He's the head of security.
Thanks so much.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown. Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the Hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree.
They better be quick.
We could find out something that would help us.
Oh!
Tests.
It's the rare kitty donation from Azure Dementis.
Find out about you.
Oh my god, thank you so much.
I wouldn't mind understanding more myself.
Y'all.
Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
Try not to gush too much during the cutscenes, though.
The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Ooh, What's she up to? What's she up to? What are you up to? What are you up to?
What do you do?
What are you up to, you mysterious Finn? This is a good place to call the stream, though. Like, it's introducing a whole new area. All ominous-like. Very exciting. So far, this is, like, way better than Alan Wake, in my opinion. I don't know. I don't dislike Alan Wake. I think I played it not knowing it was kind of like a parody a little bit. I don't know. I'd like to go back to it and kind of reevaluate how I feel about it. Okay, I can gush about the donations that came in. Thank you so much, both of you. Oh my goodness. Especially Azure Dementus with the kitty. The kitty one. That is a rare treat. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. And thanks for watching the stream, everybody. Oh my goodness, I really like Control.
Yay!
It's really, really good. And thank you to, I think it was PK Fan gave me this. I'm pretty sure it was PK Fan gifted this to me. Which, by the way, you nailed it. I really like this. Good job. I super appreciate, like, games in general whenever people give me them, but, like, when they nail my aesthetic and, like, the kind of gameplay I like and the kind of story elements I like, that is extra special to me. So thank you, PK Fan, so much. Thank you for donations and things like that as well. And thanks for hanging out. I want to stream this again next time, I hope. Hopefully. Maybe if I have actual free time, because I really like this. I don't want to stream more than once, so I don't know. We'll see if free time happens. Ha 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 ha. I don't know. Ha ha ha. Good night.
Bye, stream.
Bye. What? You donate $20 more? What the hell? You can't just do that, Azure Dementus. Didn't hear Chip at first. Thank you for being cool. They said. Oh, it went away so fast. Oh my goodness.
Oh dang.
I didn't read the whole thing, but thank you for being cool. What the hell, Azure? Blessed be to Azure Dementus. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Super appreciate it. You're a sweetheart. My god. How much gushing can I do? All of it. Thank you. Wow. I better leave before you give me more money. Jeez. Save it for food and stuff. Heck. Good night, everybody.
Bye.